Hello everybody and welcome to another tobacco review. Today I will be reviewing the latest and greatest from Cornell and Diehl small batch Steamworks. Now this is going to come out August 22nd. Hopefully this will be uploaded before then so you guys can have a little bit of an idea what it's about. And you can make your decision whether this is something for you or not. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop the tin and see what we got here. Here we go. All right. So just your usual packaging here with the weirdest thing about this packaging is having like two top layers. I did a review before this one and I like that back technique that this artisan blender had. I think I like that better because this is always to me like a waste of a bunch of cartons here. All right, so this is a flake, so the cut is a flake, as you guys can see. Let me see if we can close up on this. Oh great, there we go. It's a flake cut. And what's interesting about this blend and with the name Steamworks, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it here. If you see me looking a little crooked, I'm still trying to improve my neck. I went to a acupuncturist today because it's still not right. So here we go. I'm going to put it in here so you guys can see it better. So what Jeremy did with this blend was he put the Virginia through two different steam process. I don't know if you can see it there better with the light. There we go. And the darker Virginias there that you see, they went through a long steam process, two of them from North Carolina, and they almost got to the point of being Cavendish. And then the other four Virginias, they went through the process and they did a short steaming process, and they're like more of the mahogany. And there we go. Oh, there we go. That looks better. They're more of the mahogany and lemon color. And then in addition to that, we have a Georgia Virginia that did not get steamed at all. Now this particular leaves are like 17 point something% of sugar, so they're very sugary. Now the ones that got steamed, of course, they got toned down in terms of the sugar. And then for the orientals, he had some sorghum leaf and some catarini and some ismer, and then a little bit of Perique, if I remember correctly. So quite a bit in here. I'm gonna rub some of out and see what we got. Moisture wise, there is some moisture there for sure. You can feel it like when you press on it. It almost feels a little bit on the cold side, yeah. So for flakes, I know some people like to fold them. I like to rub them out. For me, they like better. I know some people are experts in having them folded, and then they do very well for them. I haven't been able to master that, so if I'm doing a review or if I'm in a hurry, I just rub them out and that's good. If I have more time, then I might kind of experiment with the fold and stuff method and see how it goes. But like I said, so far maybe I remember one that actually worked with me. In terms of the smell, I smell mostly the Virginias, which is that little bit of kind of hay smell. Not much there. I'm not getting a lot of the raciny smell that I usually smell with some other blends. Let me stick my nose here in the box and see. Yeah, it's still kind of a sour, not in a bad way, but like a citrusy sour. Yeah, almost like a what is that? Like a fig sour, hay, and an orangey smell. Yeah. That's what it smells like to me. All right, so let's stuff it in here and see what we got. I'm going to be using the pipe that I got from Neil Monier from Garage Made Pipe Tool. I love this pipe. I think I said it 1,000 times that it's one of the most elegant pipes that I own. And he just totally blew me away. I just asked him to make me a Lovat, and we went back and forth, and in terms of what would look best, and you know, for the color being black and the application, and I don't know, I think he just did a perfect pipe for me. I can't get over it. I think it's just gorgeous. If I could afford it, I would have him do some more, because I've noticed that his styles like that, very clean cut. He uses that white application, and it just goes very well with his style. So, all right, let's light this up and see what we get here. On the first light, only taste a little bit of the Virginia. No sweetness yet. Also, this blend has no added flavoring. So all you're getting is just the tobacco. Without anything else being added as a topping. All right, so that's 2 lights. And let's go to the third one. Like I said, the flakes for me are the hardest in terms of staying lit. But that's just a personal thing. Nothing against flakes. Most people love flakes. All right, so we get it going a little more. Again, I'm still just tasting the Virginias. I know it has orientals, I know it has Perique, but not getting any of the spiciness or pepperiness yet. Not very smoky either. If you saw my last review, it had latakia, so definitely lots of smoke. This one does not have latakia, and it's also the other one kind of stay lit easier. This one, again, in my method of dealing with flake, which I don't deal with them very well, it has required a lot of relights. And it might require a little bit of drying time, depending on your preference. Maybe that would help, because the flakes are definitely not dry. They have some moisture to them, and I would even qualify them as moderate. Most of the blends are on the mild side. This one I would say moderate. All right, so a little bit of the spiciness is coming through of the three orientals there. Like I said, sorghum. We had Izmir and Perique. Let's see, I think he said where the sorghum was from. So far, this is for someone that likes Virginia. You have 6 different Virginias here, so definitely more of a Virginia blend. And I'm getting a little bit of the spices, so maybe like I wouldn't say a vapor, but close to that. The Perique is very tame though. And the retrohale, you get definitely more of the orientals for sure. A little bit of the Perique. I was trying to make sure that I got that oriental correctly, but yeah, Black Sea Sokhum, Sokhum, from 2005, so it's an older oriental. And I think the Perique was from 2006, so yeah. So, and the Izmir from 2005, so these orientals are a little older for sure, almost like 20 years old. So now it's beginning to kind of be on cruise control. Still the Virginias are the major player. Outside, okay. So I'm getting from Lady Fire here that this is an outside kind of smoke, so not a lot of pretty sweet smells or something that's gonna get your friends and family members going over about nice pipe smell. So outside smoke. So I would say so far at the beginning, you're gonna get just Virginias, a little bit of the sweetness and the hay. Then as you smoke it more, you start getting the orientals, retrohale. You get a lot of the orientals kind of spiciness. I'm starting to get a little bit of the peppery Perique, but it's definitely it's not a Perique bomb. That's probably the thing that is most in the background. So let's call it a Virginia Oriental mostly, and then Perique just as a sprinkle. And a little tough to stay lit, and that's okay. You know, I wouldn't, especially if you're a new pipe smoker, don't get frustrated by the whole thing about relighting the pipe. it's fine. You're gonna find some blends, you don't even have to think about it. You stuff them in there however you want to, and they'll just light up, and you can keep smoking them forever. And others, no matter how much you kind of dry them or prepare them, whatever, they just don't burn as good. And I don't, yeah, I don't worry too much about it. You know, I just light it up and go at it. But I do have less success with flakes, and that's just me. So yeah, kind of an easy smoke. I think if you like Virginias, and actually, you know, I'm not a Virginia person. I think Virginia, other than Perique, which is my least favorite leaf, Virginia is my second least favorite leaf. My favorite is Latakia, and then I would say Burley, then Orientals, then Virginia, and then last Perique. And you know, Perique is not a leaf, it's just a process, right? They usually use burley leaves to make it. Same with Cavendish, they make it with Virginia or burleys. So I don't put them in a category. I like Cavendish. The problem is that sometimes if it has, you know, the added flavoring, that's where I don't enjoy it as much, unless it's very well done, very subtle. So there you have it. For someone that does not like Virginias that much, like me, this is not bad. This is not bad. Hasn't bit me either, and I've been kind of puffing hard at it just to get it going, and so no tone bite so far. I don't think this is one that you have to worry about that much, unless you, I mean, really go at it. Very well balanced. The taste is good. It's very tasty. I think that's one of the best things is that it has going for it, the taste. As you heard from Lady Fire, the smell is not something that is gonna win people over. The flakes are kind of cool if you like that. Moisture, I would say moderate. The smell in the tin, citrusy, but nothing that's gonna blow you away, unless you know you love that citrusy smell. So what would I give it? Well, since I don't like Virginias, and this actually is not bad, and I could probably smoke it, I'm gonna give it a 4.0. 4.0 is my grade for this out of 5. I grade my tobacco out of 5, so 4 out of 5. And of course it's gonna get a thumbs up for me if we had that good score. So pleasantly surprised. Didn't know what to expect from Steamworks. Again, I kind of give you the specifics there, so you can go out and see if you want to get this for yourself or not. If you're not a Virginia person, this may not be it for you, because that's the major component here. And as you can see, 3 different types of steaming. One is not steam at all, so high sugar content on that one, the Georgia one, and then one is steamed long. I mean, 2 of them are steamed very long, so that they have lower sugar content, and they're the black leaves in there. And then the other 4 are steamed for a short period, and they get that little mahogany lemon kind of color on them. And then they have the 3 different orientals and the Perique. So if that's what you like, but again, Virginia being the major one, I think that should be your decision. If you're a Virginia person, go for this one. If you're not, then you're gonna be disappointed because that's the major player here. And from the bat, from the beginning, that's what I tasted the most, was the Virginia. I'm gonna give it one final light here, and I'm gonna smoke it some more. Again, this is a review / first impression, and I always smoke it for the rest of the week just to see if there's something different and I have a different impression. But so far, for my case, whatever I like at the first, I'll always like, and whatever I didn't like, I end up never liking it. So I think this is one that, since it has all those different components, you know, you need to give it a good chance. Smoke 3, 4, 5 bowls, a whole week worth, 2 weeks worth. And if you're one of those people that kind of gets the nuances, then definitely you're gonna enjoy this, because even now, in this little bit, now I'm getting some more tastes. So very tasty, very flavorful, guys. Definitely, if you're into that, you will enjoy this. I will say this one's very well done, and I can say that with confidence. This one's very well done. When I have Lady Fire try it later and see what she thinks, but I think she'll like this one. And to not have any toppings, it does have a little bit of nice natural sweetness, and I think that's gonna win some people over too. So until next time, I already reviewed from this artisan the Frogmorton Chalet, so if you haven't seen it, check it out. And I'm gonna review a second one from him because I like the first one, and this is Nepenthe. Different components, I'll talk all about it on my next review. Until then, enjoy what you smoke, enjoy what you do. Have a blessed rest of the week. Bye, guys.